Welcome to Song of the Week. This week we're going to do In a Blues Mood by Melody Bober. First I'll perform it for you and then we'll break it down. All right, I hope you enjoy this one for our July challenge. This is going to be a good one. Let's take this song and break it down really quickly. All right, come in here and let's look at my fingers. On the very beginning of this piece, this whole piece really is in the key of D minor. And so you'll put your hands in D minor position. Now the first part of the song actually moves up not one octave, but 2 octaves. So you're still in D minor position, just 2 octaves up. And it starts off with this little phrase. And then you move your hands down 1 octave and do it again. With a slight adjustment in the left hand, then you move your hands down another octave and do it again. And then you do a walk down with the left hand. Now we get to the main theme of the song. It's in D minor position, but it uses the same pattern that you did in the beginning. And then we switch to our 2 and 3 fingers here. Notice I used my 1 and 3 finger because I don't like to leave the D minor position, and it's really easy to slide down to that position there. And then you just slide these notes down to that position there. This is a fun part. You're in D position, but if you keep your thumb on the A and then flip over to the D, sorry, the B flat, then come back to the thumb and then do the G and then the thumb. So we're just doing this over. And then the right hand walks up and left hand walks down. Back to the main theme. That's exact same thing. We'll slide down again. And then we'll do the exact same thing with the 2, 1, 2, 1. This time we walk down instead of up. And then we go into the second theme. You cross over, just play the D up here, come back to the D position, cross over, hit the D, go back to the D position, add the sharp in the left hand there, cross over to the D, and then you walk down, which you've done before, and we're back to the main theme. Slide down. Same thing as before. Then we walk down, which is the same as before. Now the ending is the exact same as the beginning almost. So you move up 2 octaves to this high D position. Go down 1 octave with the twist, down another octave. And this is a cool chord. We're going to talk about this in a minute. It's kind of a jazzy sounding one. Finish on a D and a D. And that's the song. Really quickly, that last D chord, the D, the F, and the A, this is a D minor chord. If I added another C, E, G, and B, what we have is a jazz chord. So you can simply add the first note or the third note in the scale, or the 5th note in the scale, or the 7th. If you add the 7th, you get a 7th chord. And that has that jazzy sound. Now it could be a sharp 7, or just the regular 7. If I go up and add the 9th of the chord, then I have a 9th chord. If I add this one, that would be 9, 10, 11, the 11th of the chord. Now you got an 11 chord. You can have a 13 and a 15. The interesting thing about the 15 is it goes back to the first note. Now you can sharp the 7th, or you can flat the, what is this, a 13th? And you get different sounds. You can even flat the 15th and experiment with that. If you want to substitute any of her chords here, you can add, let's add that one, if you like that sound, or you can add this. You don't have to analyze any of those. I hope you enjoyed this piece. It's a real fun jazz piece that Melody Bober did an outstanding job. It's really easy to learn once you get those positions and the crossovers. Really fun. Enjoy the Song of the Week. We'll see you guys next week.